Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video, we will see the administration of Vijayanagara Empire, its art and architecture, causes to decline the Vijayanagara Empire and important travelers visited during the Vijayanagara Empire and their accounts. A similar video on this topic I have uploaded on my account, and please like and subscribe my channel.
Vijayanagara Empire, established in 1336 by Harihara and Bukka Raya I, was a prominent Hindu kingdom in southern India, known for its sophisticated administration, agricultural prosperity, and strong military protection. Its governance was centralized under the king, who held absolute authority over legislative, executive, and judicial matters. The king was supported by a council of ministers led by the prime minister, Mahapradhana, and the empire was divided into provinces, Rajyas, districts, Nadus, sub-districts, stalas, and villages, gramas, for efficient administration. Agriculture formed the backbone of the Vijayanagara economy. The empire had an extensive irrigation system to support farming, utilizing reservoirs, canals, and tanks. Land revenue was the primary source of income, with taxes often amounting to nearly half of the produce. Local landlords, Nayaks, played a significant role in collecting taxes and maintaining armed contingents for regional defense. Additionally, Nayaks retained part of the revenue for local administration and military upkeep while forwarding the rest to the central government. Protection in Vijayanagara was ensured through a robust military comprising infantry, cavalry, elephants, and artillery. The empire was among the first in India to use long-range artillery effectively. The Nayankara system granted land to Nayaks or military commanders in exchange for their services. These feudal lords constructed forts and maintained armed forces to safeguard their territories while acknowledging the supremacy of the Vijayanagara rulers. In summary, Vijayanagara's administrative efficiency, agricultural advancements, and military strategies contributed significantly to its success as a powerful medieval empire in India. The art and architecture of the Vijayanagara Empire, particularly in its capital, Hampi, represent a unique synthesis of earlier styles such as Chalukya, Hoysala, Chola, and Pandya. This architectural brilliance is evident in its temples, palaces, and civic structures, many of which are now UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The empire's hallmark features include massive gopurams, towering gateways, intricately carved granite pillars, and expansive mandapas, halls, such as the Kalyana Mantapa, used for ceremonial purposes. Hampi, the capital city, was a cultural and architectural hub. Notable buildings include the Virupaksha Temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva and still in use today, the Vitala Temple, famous for its stone chariot and musical pillars, and the Hazara Rama Temple, adorned with intricate bas-reliefs depicting scenes from the Ramayana. Civic structures like the Lotus Mahal and Elephant Stables showcase a blend of Dravidian and Islamic styles. A defining feature of Vijayanagara's urban planning was its 7 concentric layers of fortification walls. These walls protected the city from invasions and enclosed various zones such as agricultural lands, residential areas, temples, and royal complexes. The fortifications were interspersed with watchtowers and gateways, making them both functional and monumental. They reflect the empire's strategic focus on defense while integrating urban life within a secure framework. The decline of the Vijayanagara Empire was a gradual process marked by internal weaknesses and external pressures, culminating in its eventual collapse. The pivotal event that initiated the empire's downfall was the Battle of Talakota in 1565, where a coalition of 4 Deccan sultanates, Bijapur, Golconda, Ahmadnagar, and Bidar, defeated the Vijayanagara forces. The battle saw the death of Rama Raya, the de facto ruler of Vijayanagara, whose execution caused chaos within the empire's army. This decisive defeat led to the sack and destruction of the capital city, Hampi, leaving it in ruins. Several factors contributed to this decline. Internally, the empire suffered from political instability and infighting among its rulers and nobles. After the death of Krishnadeva Raya, one of its most capable rulers, weaker successors failed to maintain unity and effective governance. Rama Raya's policy of playing the Deccan sultanates against each other backfired when they united against him. Additionally, military disadvantages such as outdated weaponry and reliance on war elephants made Vijayanagara vulnerable to the Sultanate's superior artillery and cavalry. Following the Battle of Talikota, Tirumala Devaraya attempted to rebuild the empire by establishing the Aravadu dynasty and relocating the capital to Penukonda and later to Chandragiri. However, these efforts were largely unsuccessful as the empire fragmented into smaller states ruled by semi-independent Nayakas. These regional rulers often prioritized their interests over loyalty to Vijayanagara, further weakening central authority. The empire also faced continuous territorial losses to neighboring powers like Bijapur and Golconda. By the mid-17th century, it had been reduced to a shadow of its former self. The final blow came under Sriranga III, whose inability to rally support from regional chieftains led to his defeat by combined forces of Bijapur and Golconda in 1646. This marked the official end of the Vijayanagara Empire. The Vijayanagara Empire utilized stone and copperplate inscriptions extensively for administrative and cultural purposes. These inscriptions, known as shasanas, were crucial in recording royal decrees, land grants, tax regulations, and other official matters. Approximately 7,000 such inscriptions have been discovered, providing valuable insights into the empire's governance and society. Copper plate inscriptions often documented land grants to temples or individuals, detailing the boundaries of the land, the names of donors and recipients, and the conditions of the grant. These plates were usually tied together with a ring and sealed with the king's emblem to authenticate their legitimacy. Stone inscriptions were commonly carved on temple walls or public structures and served as permanent records of royal patronage, military victories, or religious endowments. These tablets offer a rich account of Vijayanagara's administrative efficiency, socio-economic structure, and cultural achievements, making them an essential source for understanding the empire's history. Several foreign travelers visited the Vijayanagara Empire and left detailed accounts that provide valuable insights into its society, economy, and grandeur. Among the most notable were 1. Niccolo de Conti, Italy. He visited Vijayanagara around 1420. During the reign of Deva Raya I, Conti marveled at the city's fortifications and estimated its circumference to be 60 miles. He described Vijayanagara as a flourishing city with impressive trade networks and cultural vibrancy. 2. Abdur Razak, Persia. Visiting during Deva Raya II's reign in 1443, Razak praised the city's grandeur, efficient administration, and wealth. He was particularly impressed by the fortifications and luxurious lifestyle of the king and nobles, calling Vijayanagara unmatched in beauty and prosperity. 3. Domingo Paes, Portugal. Paes visited during Krishnadevaraya's reign in 1520-1522. He described Vijayanagara as one of the best provisioned cities in the world, with bustling markets, gardens, orchards, and advanced irrigation systems. He highlighted the empire's military strength and cultural richness. 4. Fernão Nunes, Portugal. A horse trader who visited around 1536-1537, Nunes provided detailed accounts of Krishnadevaraya's reign and the empire's social structure, trade practices, and festivals. 5. Cesare Federici, Italy. Federici visited Vijayanagara in 1567 after its partial destruction following the Battle of Talikota. He noted efforts by Tirumala of the Aravidu dynasty to revive the city, but observed its eventual abandonment. These travelers' accounts collectively portray Vijayanagara as a thriving hub of wealth, culture, and power during its peak, while also documenting its decline after military defeats.